everyone, this is Archive12, and today, pardon my little downloads, I had to save the thumbnails for those previous tracks in order to make a thumbnail of my own. But, anyway, that's neither here nor there. Welcome back. For those who have been away from my channel for a little bit, I've been back. I got my computer working-ish. It's still partially functional, hence the little activate Windows, go to settings thing in the corner. So, pardon that. By the time that these videos go out, hopefully the videos going forward will not be so limited. But for now, I'm just going to be basically doing reactions until I can get my computer fully optimized and up and running and download all the software I need. So yeah, I'm still waiting for a Microsoft key. That's the reason why I have that annoying little thing in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. But, you know, ignore that. Everything else is fully functional. So we're going to get back into the reacting thing. I've already done 4 reactions thus far. 2 for, or 1 for Dobby and Mikey, the McGuire and DPS songs. And then I also did Hollow CG and Fable. So we're going to jump into the next batch, which is Zach B and his Mark Grayson song Saviour for Invincible. You know, unfortunately, Zach was a little late with the with coming in on the Invincible hype train, but you know, I'm hoping that this does well for him because all the Invincible tracks that I've heard so far have been amazing. So, good luck, Zach. I really hope this is a banger for you. I'm looking forward to listening to it, that's for sure. And then we also have Domain, Divide's Gojo rap, which, again, still haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen, so I still have no idea what... I had plenty of time while my computer was down. It's not like I really had any excuses, I just never got around to it. So yeah, I failed on that one. Links in the description below for those who want to listen to these songs without my commentary. Also, if I seem a little loud, that's because my settings are currently all screwy. I'm doing my best to keep my voice down as much as possible because I can't tell how loud my voice is compared to what I'm listening to because my settings are all wonky. And it might be a thing with OBS. I'll have to check that after this. But yeah, so if the songs seem kind of quiet compared to my talking, it's because my computer has not been optimized yet, and I haven't bothered trying to optimize it because I'm going to have to re-optimize it as soon as I activate the Windows on my new M.2 drive. So, we're going to start off with Zach's song for Invincible, and then we're going to hop to Divide. So, without further ado, let's get started. Oh. Okay. You see the warning on the screen, folks. Also, that's a very weird... That's a very weird perspective. Is that just me? No. No, that's the video. Okay. That's a very weird perspective to have the video like that. Like the aspect ratio is just weird. But regardless, anyway, let's get into this. You heard him, folks. Also, I have not seen Invincible either, but I've already had basically the entire thing spoiled for me through both the comics and through watching these nerdcore things. And frankly, as I've mentioned before, I don't do well with graphic images. So if I react rather violently to whatever might be displayed here, I'm sorry. But, I mean, I'd be surprised if we saw any, like, major blood and gore in this video, because I would imagine Zach doesn't want to get demonetized. And YouTube has a pretty nasty habit of doing that to certain videos if there's just too much.
felt like I was never strong, like I don't belong, I guess I was wrong. Now the person I knew when you was gone, it was all along, you've broken our bond. Feel like my powers are on, I was patient, I was waiting too long. The world needs saving, you were all that I got, but the painful truth is it turned out you were not.
Where do I fit in? It's like I'm half God, feeling counterfeit. Got some bad blood, but I'm in these sins. Invincible, yeah, but it still hurts for a savior. Where do I fit in? Got a good heart, but I lack respect. Making this choice isn't common sense. Invincible, yeah, but it still hurts for a savior.
Wish to get out of my face, I mean when I say that I'm ready. But what does it take to carry the weight of it all? Even when it's getting heavy, never cower when I'm coming in plenty to little power. You should think again, might be a little sour. Leave you all devoured in a single hour like you did to them. I give a lot more than I would confess. I've had a couple one-on-ones with death. This is a way to put me to the test, except that you can't compare me to the rest. And so I always enter with caution, I'm on it even when I'm exhausted. So watch it, and you're running out of options. I promise I'm gonna be the one to stop it.
Where do I fit in?
The visual effects of this video are interesting.
Got some bad blood, but I'm in these sins. Invincible, yeah, but it still hurts for a savior. Where do I fit in? Got a good heart, but I lack respect. Making this choice isn't common sense. Invincible, yeah, but it still hurts for a savior.
Hitting me with the 1-2. Everybody's wondering how I'd pull through. Maybe I were running with luck, close to giving it up. I might even be enough to trust you, cause you have been different. The things that we witnessed are painting a picture. The colors are vicious. You were on a mission, under no condition to change everything into your only vision. See, I was your underling, trying but fumbling. Thought I was human, but you had me crumbling. I wasn't used to it, stupid and muttering. I'm just a student, I'm usually studying. Thoughts have been cluttering, lately been hovering. The truth about you is something you're covering. Belief in me seems I could never muster it, and I'm stuck here alone, I was wondering.
Where do I fit in? It's like I'm half God, feeling counterfeit. Got some bad blood, but I'm in these sins. Invincible, yeah, but it still hurts for a savior. Where do I fit in? Got a good heart, but I lack respect. Making this choice isn't common sense. Invincible, yeah, but it still hurts for a savior. But it still hurts for a savior. Savior.
I know I didn't really say much during that video. That was mostly because of the fact I was, like, processing. Because I'm gonna say this right now. I enjoyed that song. Oops, sorry, kicked my tripod. I enjoyed that song a lot. Definitely easily, well, like, in terms of, like, lyrical standpoint, one of Zach B's best. I would have to say. He basically told the story of the first season of Invincible in, what is that, 3 minutes and 32 seconds. And he did so very well. The one thing I will say, however, is a lot like the Red Hood's track from Fable. It's great listening music, it's great driving music, but not quite in my top 5 for Zach B. So, I mean, I'm not disappointed, because it was still a fantastic song. But, at the same time, again, just, not quite where, I guess, I was, expecting it will go, I guess is the best way to put it. I was expecting it to go in a different direction, but regardless, yeah, great song. I liked the beat. I think the beat and the chorus are gonna stick with me for a little bit. I'm gonna be humming that for probably the rest of the day, if Hala's CG's song doesn't overwhelm that, because Hala CG's is right now, as far as all the songs that I've heard, Hala's has been the best one that I've heard today. Because I'm recording all these reactions back to back to back, so like Hala's is still kind of humming in my mind. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm not saying it was bad. It was not bad. It was definitely a really good song, just not in my top 5 for Zach B. But that's that's okay. Like I said before with the Red Hood track, sometimes you just make music because you feel it. Sometimes you just make music because you're inspired, and there's nothing wrong with that. But now, I just realized I tilted my tripod when I kicked it. There we go. Now, we've got Divide's song, Domain. And like I said before, still haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen, or however you pronounce it. JJK? I don't know. Still haven't seen it. Still need to see it. Looking forward to seeing this. Did someone actually sign their Patreon name with just like underscores? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, we're going to just hop right into this. So without further ado, let's hear what he has to say. I know that King Phaedra reacted to this just a couple days ago. It was his first reaction in like 2 months. And he, like, I think I caught a snippet of his reaction, and he seemed to really enjoy the drums, and just about everybody that I've seen is really enjoying the music that Divide made for this. So I'm curious to see exactly why they went completely stupid over it. His previous Jujutsu Kaisen song, I think it was the last one he did, was his what's it? Break Me Down. That one has become one of my personal favorites on repeat for a while. So, you know, apparently Jujutsu Kaisen just is a plethora of inspiration for a variety of different creators. So I'm curious. I'm gonna stop talking. Okay. Okay.
I seize every moment, offer my condolence, 'cause these words you've spoken took your life, I've stolen any hope that you had left. I'm guessing that you thought 'cause I'm blind you would have the upper hand, go mambo tied behind my back, you never stood a chance. Just a feeble.
What? What was that? I'm not even a minute in, and this is... Holy shit! What the hell was that? What did I just listen to? Besides freaking godly energy. Hold on, can I I haven't heard Divide like this in a minute. I can't even think of the last time I heard a song like this. Because he's done songs like this before, but I can't think of them. Like, this is just blowing my mind. It's been a while. It's been a long while since he did something like this. And this is coming off of the Jiraiya track, and the Jiraiya track was like a stadium anthem. I know almost everybody has been saying that. Like they want to hear that in a stadium. It's true. If you haven't listened to that, go listen to it, because his Jiraiya track was just amazing. But this, like, dude, why? What are you doing?
Waiting behind, but they don't know that I've been holding back this entire time. No, you don't want to see what happens when I cover my eyes. The only reason that I keep them hidden behind this disguise is to have a little fun before you meet your demise. You see, the truth is, you're just a game of pretty poor excuse for danger and all you just to claim. You think this level
I see what everybody was freaking out about.
Just a feeble mind, I'll break it. Oh, leave them all behind, forsaken. You could not attain, we're not the same, just face it. Welcome to my domain. Just a feeble mind, I'll break it. Leave them all behind, forsaken. You could not attain, we're not the same, just face it. Welcome to my domain.
Jesus Christ! Like, having no context with Jujutsu Kaisen whatsoever. Just listening to the song, listening to the lyrics and what... Just... Now I understand why people were freaking out over the drums and the guitars on this song. Just, what did I hear just now? What is Divide on? Because at this point, I can't even have, like, a top 5 for him. I used to. I used to have a very clearly defined top 5 list for him. Songs that I just, like, listen to all the time. But I don't have that anymore. I can't even. The 2021, he has been on a freaking roller coaster of a time. Like, I think his lowest song, like the one that I would have to say was his weakest one, was probably Confess, his a la carte song. But every other song that he has released, and that's not even saying it's a bad song. That's just saying that, like, that's the song that, like, resonated with me the least. And I still listen to it continuously. So, again, not a bad song, but, like, every single song that I've heard from Divide this year, in some way, shape, or form, with the exception of Confess, has busted my top 5 list, to the point where I may as well... I give up. I give up. Like, I haven't actually released... or revealed, like, my top 5 favorites for any artist, because I don't like comparing, the songs publicly. Like, they're just... That's just my top 5 list for me. Those are just the songs that I listen to the most. I can't even do that with him to this year. Just like, what is he on? What is he doing? What is he doing to me? That's it. I'm going to keep babbling if I've got other reactions I need to get to, so I'm going to wrap things up here. If you enjoyed this, please consider like, comment, and subscribing. Thank you for joining me. This is Archive of 12, and I shall see you in the next video.